You'd have to eat a Spam sandwich to get more Minnesotan than a shout-out in a Coen Brothers movie.
So where are you girls from?
Chaska.
Le Sueur, but I went to high school in White Bear Lake. Go Bears.
Go Bears. The Bear. White Bear Lake. Community-owned rinks, passion, and a tight-knit community make White Bear Lake a perennial power at every level each year. Here's the funny thing about White Bear. It's not just a hockey community. It's a lifestyle.
A lot of people don't know it, but there's physically a bubble around White Bear. So once you're in that bubble, you can't really leave. Our schools are fantastic. Our downtown is fantastic. The lake is fantastic. And I think it just breeds a good culture of hockey with good families and good friends for all the kids.
We have alumni coming to all of our games. We have parents that I've played with coming to our games. So it's just like this is a city that you buy into.
I love White Bear. It's not a perfect place, but it's a perfect place for us.
We're all chill. It's not like this place that everybody's going crazy everywhere.
We're all chill. White Bear Lake, that should be the sign when you drive in.
While it might be hard to see now, White Bear is known for its lakes and legends, Cup and Cone, Tallies, the Six, a cute little downtown. Heck, even the rink in White Bear has a bar attached. Everything in moderation. But just because there's balance in the Bear doesn't mean they aren't dead serious about their hockey. And it all starts at White Bear Lake's hockey mecca, the Hipp. The iconic Hippodrome is just one of several publicly owned community rinks that are key to White Bear Lake's enduring success and rich history.
How about the Hipp? So this place is so just amazing, right? It's like the Grand Ole Opry of hockey in White Bear Lake.
The Hipp, it's kind of legendary.
When I played there, it was like 2-minute shifts. Parents had a shovel afterwards, no Zamboni. You kind of figure out how to play hockey there.
The smaller ice sheet is way better for beer league too, because you don't have to skate nearly as far.
Yeah, it's nice
right?
to have no neutral zone whatsoever. I don't even know why it happened. I don't know why it's that size.
That's what fit.
That's what fit.
That's what fit.
And you learn to move a puck quick in that place.
It's the perfect size for the kids 8 and under to develop. Makes them feel like they're NHLers, playing that full sheet.
It was small, but then this is the first rink I played at.
Hockey in White Bear is in the blood. It's family. So it makes sense that back in the day, White Bear used to be a popular hideout for Chicago gangsters like Ma Barker, John Dillinger, and George Machine Gun Kelly. Today, White Bear Lake hockey is run by a different set of godfathers, longtime coaches that have given decades to the program, teaching hockey the White Bear way.
Some other guys are getting called the Godfather. You might be the actual Godfather, 73 years. What do you think the recipe is for White Bear Lake hockey more often than not?
Not to be a name dropper, but I played for Herb Brooks. And Herb Brooks said, most coaches don't know how to pack a lunch. Some want all cookies, some want meat and potatoes. And you have to have both. And you need skill, you need guys that can score, but you better have some guys that can play hard as well.
I'm just excited. I can tell my wife I need cookies every meal to be successful, so I'm going to try to work that in.
We've been around and we've been fortunate enough to have great parents, great players. We've ridden the coattails of, I think, 41 or 42 Division I hockey players.
That's awesome.
Having the Godfathers here that have coached so many years and then pass that on, I think, to this younger generation who brings back that experience.
I don't think there's really a recipe for it. It's just stick around. We have everything here, you know, playing with your buddies, playing outside, and then, you know, with the facilities we have now, it's just, I think, going to get better and better.
That's the thing about White Bear. While we check the map, and it does appear Highway 61 and 35E do leave town, White Bear Lake hockey is built by lifers who choose to stay, giving back to the program they love. Whether it's a U10 team coached by a Stanley Cup champion, or two former players returning to co-coach the girls' varsity, for most, White Bear is a permanent proposition.
You both grew up here, and now you're coaching here. What's it been like?
We had a great experience when we were playing, won some games, made lifelong friends, you know, and we want the youth kids in the high school to have that same environment, I guess you'd say.
I would not want to do this with anyone else, so it's been really cool.
Yeah, being able to do it together. We both have different experiences in high school and in college, so to be able to shed that on them is just awesome. It's so much fun.
They'll spend like hours like talking to us and like helping us with film, and like if you need their help, they're there for you to like set us up for our future.
This town turns out a lot of high-end players, right? You got Ryan Carter, Stanley Cup champion, Bonin wins the Hobie Baker, the Road Boys are paving the way. Why do you think that is?
Ryan coaches my daughter's team. I mean, you've got guys that have gone places and women too that have gone and off to college and they're coming back to coach the high schools. It's beautiful because you can't sit there and second guess them, right? They've done substantially more than you.
All these guys that came through the association have stayed in the community, and the guys that give back are good role models for kids.
You did a thing when we walked in here, you said, I was coached by him, I was coached by him, I was coached by him, I was coached by him. I mean, is that what happens? It's, you know, you kind of come up in the family?
You get a group of guys that are together for your whole youth hockey career, and there's a lot of competition that happens there. And then you add in a coach that, you know, knows what he's doing and holds you accountable, like all those guys I pointed out, and that you respect and you looked up to. And I think that's where this program continues to see success, is from having great coaches, great families. But the coaches are the key, for sure.
While White Bear is known for their iconic orange and black, make no mistake, their collars are blue.
We had coaches that drove us to work hard. Playing is fun, but winning is fun, and when you can combine those two things, it's a great game.
But it's not all hard work in the Bear. There's something else everyone in White Bear Lake likes a whole bunch too: scoring goals.
We produced a lot of really good skilled players, you know, based on all the coaches that have come through, and so we like scoring goals. We score a lot of goals.
If you're squaring off against White Bear, you better bring your best, because the Bears are looking to empty the tank and fill the net every time they take the ice.
Love scoring goals, work your ass off. I mean, how do those two things mix together?
It's real simple. On the ponds, the outdoor rinks, and the only thing you play there is offensive hockey. So then they get with us, and all of a sudden they keep hearing this: you got to stay on top of a guy, you got to cover tight. And all of a sudden you're creating numbers and you're scoring goals, and believe me, if you don't score goals, you're not going to win a lot of games.
If it goes to the net, we're stopping at the net. Our sticks are on the ice. If the goalie pushes the corner, we're jumping on the corner, rolling off the wall, right back to the net again.
I want my hockey team to play like a hockey team, making easy plays, but doing it with a lot of determination and competitiveness.
We're just constantly saying, like, eyes up, race to three. I mean, it's...
We have so many sayings.
Yeah.
I just told you FTS, feel the swag, right? Like,
So what does feel the swag mean?
when you step on the ice and like, you just like take your first few strides and like you get a shot off and you just feel really good. Like, we just want them to feel really good and like know that they're good, and they've worked so hard to be where they are.
How would you describe White Bear style hockey?
Probably the biggest thing that we've done this year is just like working as a team. Yeah, I agree.
It's just quick, moving the puck well, getting pucks to the net.
We're working like as a team, moving the puck quick, not being selfish.
They want us to be working super duper hard, like skating to the puck and not dumping it, but they still want us to be having fun.
Each December, there's a hockey holiday in White Bear, with the annual matchup with rival Hill Murray, one of the best in the state. Public versus private. town versus school. The White Bear Lake versus Hill Murray rivalry has it all.
It's like Michigan, Ohio State. How big a deal is that if you're a high school player?
For us, it's everything. I know it's December 23rd every year. So there's nothing else like it.
We hate them. We'll say it out loud. We hate them. There's no relationship really other than that. We want to beat them.
You know, they're private school, we're public school, so we got homegrown kids here, and that's the way I want it to be.
There's a lot of kids that I've coached that go there, and I want them to be successful, just not on that date.
2 dates they can't be successful. The date they play White Bear and in the sections.
Raising the stakes, it's the Pioneers that stand in the Bears' way each season in sections as the Bears try to advance to the state tournament, making it oh so much sweeter when they do.
First time since 2019, the White Bear Lake Bears are going to state.
You know, the dream for everyone is to play up here, but I keep telling guys, play for your team you're on now. If you worry about your future, you're not going to have one. There's 850,000 youth hockey players in North America. There's only like 730 in the NHL. So enjoy this time of your life. Learn how to have friends, because these Pee Wee guys and Bantam guys, they're going to be lifelong buddies. Enjoy your team, enjoy your community while you're here. If you're good enough, someone's going to find you.
Hey, does everybody want here? Nice win, boy!
So last year was Hockey Day Minnesota was in White Bear. What was your experience like seeing it just happen in the town?
Great thing for the community, and I think Warroad's going to do a great job with that because they're hockey everything and they're up north, so I think it's going to be a great game.
After a successful Hockey Day Minnesota in 2023, the Bears pass the torch to Warroad this season. What's on the calendar in Hockeytown, USA? Come early, stay late, skate every day.